What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel, y'all. In today's episode, we're going to be using the guards as the main card of today's video. They are a super fun defensive card, guys, and if you do leave them on the tower, they will get a ton of damage. So they do have a little bit of attack in them. Um, the main thing with the guards, obviously, is their shield. So if an opponent has a tough time defending them or getting through our defense, since they do have a shield, that'll be really nice for us. So right here, we can either go for bats or we can go for P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to go for bats just because we don't know what kind of deck this dude has. And we don't want to spend that much elixir and still allowing no damage from that, which is really good. We're going to save, which is great as well because we saved our Valk for his Witch, building up a nice counter push, guys. We can go for a P.E.K.K.A. right here, which should be able to fully counter his attack. Yep, 100%, as well as firing up a nice counter push for us. But I am still going to go for the right lane. Once this dude defends the P.E.K.K.A., obviously he's going to have to do something or else it's going to get a ton of damage. Perfect. We can go for a nice little princess right here, which will do a little bit of defense and a little bit of offense for us. So it'll turn around, hit the tower, and once he goes for our princess, we can go for a, well, in this case, we're going to just go for bats. I was thinking Dark Goblin, but just because he went pretty aggressive on the Elixir, we don't need to do that. He uses his Ice Spirit, so we can go for an easy Dark G on the tower and collect 600 damage. Let's go. Alright, and we still haven't played the guards yet, I do not believe, so we definitely have to cook with them. So next time he goes for those elite barbs, you already know we're gonna go for we'll go for the Valk or the guards on defense. This dude has the evolved witch, which is gonna be very annoying, of course. And right here we can go for a lot of defense on our right lane, fully countering his elite barbs. Definitely doing a really good job with the guards on defense, and then we have to go Dark Goblin up top just to deal with all those skeletons, and so we can get a nice P.E.K.K.A. swipe, a very nice P.E.K.K.A. swipe on his Witch, and then we're going to go for a second P.E.K.K.A. And honestly, that Valk is not going to be a good Valk for him. Completely gets eliminated. We get a really nice princess, guys. That princess was elite. But honestly, that P.E.K.K.A. was a little bit overly aggressive by me. So I'm going to go for a deep goblin barrel, and then we are going to go for another set of guards, as well as bats. His small spell is lightning, or no, not lightning, sorry, zap. So I'm not too worried about that. Hopefully this Valk cooks against his Witch, and it totally does, guys. We're going to go for another Goblin Barrel, because he's spending a ton of elixir on offense. But yeah, he did keep his log in cycle. Alright, right here we're going to go for a P.E.K.K.A. just so we can start chipping away at his Tesla. And then obviously, yep, he is going to go for his Witch. But we're going to keep a lot of attacking troops in front of the Dark Goblin so it can stay alive. We'll go offensive guard. Those were really bad guards, honestly, guys. That totally cooked my push. I could have gone for a much better card. But we are going to go for a Goblin Barrel up top and then a Dark G in the back, as well as a log right here. And we're gonna take a lot of damage right now, but game still isn't over yet. So now we can go for, let's see here, we'll go for P.E.K.K.A. in the back. I do like that he played his Witch already. He's giving us, oh, he just played 9 Elixir just like that. And we are going to build up the biggest counter push of the video so far, guys. He's not going to get any damage on our tower with this. And then we can go for bats for sure. And then we know he has that log, so we got to bait it out. So we really want him to use his log right now so that we can go for a huge Goblin Barrel. He would get a ton of value if he used his log right now. There we go. All right, now we have offense, defense, and he goes for the, it's a really smart play by this dude, to be honest. And we got to go guards right here as well as a log. This guy's playing super well, honestly, guys. Finally, we get a break. He uses his log on offense. He's using a ton of elixir right now. Maybe we can get some kind of chip. and it is just hard to break through when this dude has every counter card to our deck, guys. This dude's deck is actually a walking, breathing counter to our deck. So we are going to have to go Dark G and then a Desperado, a very desperate Goblin Barrel. Unfortunately, we do take the loss in the first game of this video. He's celebrating, but I mean, he completely countered our deck. As you guys can see, that was just impossible to break through pretty much. So hopefully in the next game we can cook. Let's hop right into another one. Guys, we are dropping trophies like flies. So we got Pablo right here. Let's see what we can do against him. We'll start off with an aggressive princess. And honestly, guys, in that last game, guards did absolutely nothing. I mean, he genuinely had every counter to guards known to mankind. We got to go bats right here. Good thing he only has level 12 hogs, or else that would have... Or, well, it still is going to do an insane amount of damage, guys. And P.E.K.K.A turns around. Oh, my God. This is going to be a rough one. Oh, man. I'm seriously debating going Goblin Barrel right now because he just got so much damage. He does go for a cannon on defense, so at least he did something in order to counter our push, so we almost even it up. But dang, rough start to today's video, that's for sure. Let's go with a princess on the left side. We got to go guards right here. And then we definitely should go log because we don't want 2 hog hits, guys. That would be cooked. And we will go for a dark goblin up top because those are going to do some nice tank work for us. And Princess does an excellent job taking care of the bats. So we do get a lot of damage on his right tower. Obviously, eventually he's going to have to counter this princess or else it's going to do a ton of damage. And that is not going to do it. So he just spent 5 elixir to barely even counter our card right there. Unfortunately, the tower does go for the exact opposite goblin that we wanted it to. And then we just have to go guards right here. Not going to worry about a log because we are spending a lot of elixir. And yeah, that is going to get completely melted, so we can go for a dark goblin barrel, which is going to be super nice for us, guys, because we are going to have our princess, and he does go for a pretty awful cannon. It was the only card he had, so I get it, but alright, let's go, guys. This game we are cooking, finally. Just recorded another video. Maybe you guys will tell because I'm wearing the same shirt as you guys will see it as yesterday's video. We got to go P.E.K.K.A right here, and then we'll go bats right down here. He does go for a very nice rage, and he will take our tower, but he did spend a ton of elixir, so that is going to be good for us. Let's go Valkyrie up top, very aggressive Valk, but honestly, I think it will pay off because we do have that princess doing work. P.E.K.K.A is still alive, which is kind of nice, but nothing crazy. We are going to go for a Goblin Barrel right now. He does go for Elite Barbs, but he doesn't get him perfect. So we can go for a P.E.K.K.A to start our defense, and then we can go for some bats so that we can hopefully one-swipe those cards. And he does go for an overly aggressive Hog Rider, which is really nice. And then we can just kind of log Valk right here. He does try to go for the Rage, but not this time, buddy. And then we'll go for guards up top. He does get a really nice set of Barbarians down. But yo, our guards are on his tower. And you guys know that's a lot of damage when guards get on the tower. So we got to anticipate his hogs coming in again. And then we're just going to go for the defensive Valk once he does go for them. Which should be able to fully counter. Right here, we got to just go P.E.K.K.A. Take care of his hog, or else that would do a ton of damage. And then we'll go Goblin Barrel, and then we'll go... got enough defense, so yeah, we just have to keep chipping away on his tower. We'll go log right there, just because we are leaking a ton of elixir. And then we can just start our defense right here. We'll go Valkyrie, we'll go guards. And then, yeah, right here, he does go for a Hog Rider, but it should only... Oh, dang, it really got 2 hits there. Interesting. Let's go for an all-out push right now, guys. We have pretty much everything aimed at his tower. And we do get the princess shot. Let's go. I was worried that we were gonna lose that one as well. With the Rage Hog, it just gets an insane amount of damage. Even that log couldn't even defend it. But hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching another one, and peace.